Good evening, everyone. So I'm gonna try to do a little less depressing video today. I mean, it's all kind of depressing anyway. Well, at least for whatever. So I still got my GoFundMe up. Link is down in the comment section. Let me get the crazy stuff out of the way first, and then I'll get on to the little more fun stuff today. Because I'm going to do a scarf video. Show off some of my scarves that I managed to get my hands on. Because I don't use my wigs as much. I mean, I definitely do, because I still like to wear wigs. My wigs and get all dolled up. Because I got some pretty cute wigs. Pretty cheaply, too. At the beginning of when I started treatment. I like to wear them when I'm going out, like for lunch or what have you. But usually on a regular day, if I'm just like running around or not really feeling up to it, especially after treatment day, like after radiation, I really don't like wearing them. Or just going to work, I tended not to wear them at work because I do work in a restaurant, and wigs, even like the really good ones, sometimes the hair can fall out more so than you would on a normal head of hair. So me personally, I'd rather just not wear it to work. So I wear my scarves. I mean, I used to wear a hat and wear my hair up and stuff anyway while I was working anyway. So, yes. Sorry, I'm saying a lot. Okay. So, Gracie, lay down. So, yeah. So little update on my journey, I guess. So this coming Wednesday, they're going to go in and do some testing to see where I am in my treatment. You know, if anything's working, if they got adjust any medications, give me new medications if needed, this, that, and the other. Currently, I'm just doing radiation every Wednesday. Doing chemo orally. I got some opioids for painkillers. In my case, I'm doing oxys. I have medication for my seizures. They changed it up a little bit to what I was using before, just to make sure it doesn't mix negatively with chemotherapy. I'm also taking migraine medication just because I do not like taking sorry. Oh God. My opioids when I go to work, or if I know I'm going to be running around, because it makes me loopy. It makes me not kind of tired. Sometimes scatterbrain too. So usually, if I have to I'm in so much pain. I have to take some. I only take half, because it is so strong, and I just don't like it. And I'm trying not to get addicted to that kind of stuff. And I make sure I have snacks in my drinks nearby, particularly like a glass of water. Which in this case, I have this Stanley dupe. It's not real Stanley. No offense to those who purchase them, but I just personally cannot afford to spend $50 or whatever on a cup. So this cup is actually from Amazon, but it was like $8. And then I just happened to get these because I was looking for a gray one. Usually I get my tumblers like this off of Temu. Hey, don't sleep on Temu. I know it's cheap. Stuff probably cheaply made in some sweat factory, whatever. But it's cheap for a reason. But I usually get a bunch of these cups. I've gotten a bunch of these kind of cups off Temu, and they work great. Like, I've dropped them at work, in the kitchen. I've dropped them accidentally off my while I'm riding to work. I mean, what have they're amazing, and they keep cold just as long as the things. I mean, I've had ice in one of them for 2 days sitting on my table. So, anyways, but I wanted to get a gray one specifically, so because the awareness color for brain cancer is gray, so I got this one. I thought that was a cool little sticker. And I don't know if you can see that. It says brain cancer awareness, sunflowers with little gray ribbons. And then this one is kind of cool too. I like this one. I actually got a t-shirt with this design on it too. So, anyways. This is actually ice water that I had ice with okay, so this is ice water, but the ice has been in here since like 8 o'clock this morning. So, same thing as being lasts forever. But I also got this cup, not from Amazon. Actually, it's empty right now. I gotta go fill it with water. But this is one of my favorite cups. It's got it says Crown Peach on it. Looks like it's sparkly. Because I love Crown Royal. I like a nice little glass of Crown Royal. Right now, I'm not drinking alcohol just because I don't know how it affects me. But, I will say I am still doing my energy drinks at work. I really shouldn't, I know. And coffee. Actually, this morning I got a Frappuccino from Starbucks. Before anybody asks, I had a bunch of points saved up from on my Starbucks app prior to getting sick, like a lot of it, because I like to bring in coffee for my coworkers, and I had quite a few points saved up, and I had a couple gift cards that I was gifted throughout the year, and I kind of just like kept stockpiling on my Starbucks account for when I actually needed it and I didn't have the money. So that's what I did today. I purchased a Starbucks coffee, and I did the butter beer Frappuccino hack, because apparently there's butter beer Frappuccino launching like Korea or something, with a line of Starbucks drink cups. But anyways, so basically it's the vanilla creme Frappuccino, and then it's like 3 pumps of caramel and then 3 pumps of hazelnut, and it really tastes like butterbeer. Like, if you like a butterbeer, like that butterbeer flavor, it really was good. I loved it. Anyway, so I did have that this morning. I'm guilty of still drinking a lot of caffeine. And, I do hit a vape. Nicotine vape. Sorry, my cat's going crazy behind. You can hear that. And because I do have cancer, I qualify for medical marijuana. Yes, I don't smoke it. I can't get past the smell. That's one reason why I've never actually done it. I can't it's a smell thing for me. I mean, yeah, anyways. But oddly enough, my insurance that hasn't covered treatment covers my medical marijuana, including edibles, which is what I got. I chose to get edibles. I got like a little thing of gummy bears and like a little thing of like edible cookies and stuff like that. And for me, it does help like with stress. Like it helps me calm down at the end of the night. and it does take the edge off the migraines better, I think, than the migraine medication. So with my insurance, it's not covering the main medication. It's not covering my chemotherapy, which is oral. It's not covering my radiation, so anything I have to go to the hospital for treatment, it's not covering. But it's covering, luckily it's covering my seizure medication. It's covering my migraine medication. It is covering my nausea medication, which is a steroid. It's covering my opioids, and it's covering my medical marijuana. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But it's not covering my chemotherapy, which I'm paying for out of pocket. I did get an RX, the discount card, which did bring it down substantially. But it's still expensive, like godly expensive. Like, it's honestly amazing that pharmaceutical companies can get away with some of the stuff that they do, or insurance companies, for that matter. But so I am racking up a heck of a medical bill, but the hospital social worker and the billing place is trying to help work out a payment plan for that. Unfortunately, I still need to cover the cost of the chemotherapy pills, which when I go to the pharmacy, that's the one thing I have to pay for out of pocket. And they've set it up to where it's like every week I could go pick up my prescription. So instead of like a monthly refill, I'm doing a weekly refill, just so I could try to get help with it and make sure I can get my medication. But unfortunately, my medication is not getting covered. That medication isn't getting covered, so I am paying for it out of pocket. The chemotherapy is freaking expensive. Whether you're doing it intravenously or orally, it's freaking expensive. It's ridiculous. But so I'm covering the costs of my chemotherapy every time I go pick it up, which has left me negative in my bank account. I'm literally taking out payday loans just to pay for my medication. It sucks a lot. So I'm literally taking out payday loans to pay for the medication, and then I get negative in my account every time. So, yeah. Luckily, I do work in a restaurant, so I'm lucky enough that my bosses are working with me a lot, and I can eat at work. Thank God. So I can at least still eat something while I'm at work. And during a recent visit to their get my radiation treatment, they were passing out Hello Fresh gift cards. Not a sponsor. Hey, if it wants to be a sponsor or wants to help me out, I know these kind of videos, you gotta say that. Buddy, quick. Butthead. Oh, sorry. Okay. One second. Chest pan. Sorry. Anyways, and they it's able to help them get a couple meals for a couple weeks, so that does help a little bit. My main focus is to try to get some help with the GoFundMe. I was lucky enough to have two different businesses in Gainesville helped me out a little bit. One donated like 25 copies, print copies of my flyer, which was nice. I was able to get those printed out and put elsewhere, put throughout the city. I do have a few more. I'm going to try to go to the library and get more because I didn't have a printer. So, they were generous enough to make some pretty nice flyers for me out of the GoFundMe. For my GoFundMe. And I have another company that was generous enough. Once I get them, I'm going to post about them. They were generous enough to donate 10 yard signs with my GoFundMe thing. So I'm going to put those in various places. Definitely going to put one up at work. They have a couple up at my place of business. It's just not really generating too much at all. Wish it did, but it doesn't. Yeah. So, if you can go to my link. So it's that. Well, I got the link in the comment section. And just donate if you can, because I keep paying out of pocket for my medications and stuff. It's put me behind on my housing payment. And unfortunately, I can't get no help to get that either. I've tried so many places. I am like so exhausted with all the places I felt. They either couldn't help me because it's such a big financial thing, or they just don't have the funds right now, or so many various reasons. One person said some stupid stuff though, I will say. So one place I went to, I explained my situation, like, hey, I need help. I'm paying for my chemotherapy out of pocket. I showed her my receipts, I showed everything that was going on. And I said, because of that, I am having to get behind on my lot rent, and I'm dangerously close to being evicted. They're already sending paperwork, hey, you got such and such day to get back up on your rent, or we're sending it to the courthouse. It sucks. It really does suck. And we're going to start the eviction process. So, right now, that's my main focus with the GoFundMe, is just to get myself caught back up on that. Because hopefully, once I get caught back up on that, it won't be as hard. Buddy! Lay down, you big butt. It won't be as hard on me. Yeah. Cause, yeah. No, buddy, you're laying on Gracie. Come here, Gracie. Stop. Sorry. Anyways, hopefully once I get caught back up my rent, I can still work out something. Anyways. So, I ask everyone to please at least take a look at my GoFundMe. If you can't donate, share. If you can donate, share too. Even a couple bucks, it will allow you to donate. Yeah. I'm not playing around. This is not a joke. This is for real. I am legitimately going through cancer. I tried everything to help get myself back on my bills. This is literally to help me get back up there. Anyways, yeah. So I said I wasn't going to do that much of a depressing video, but obviously it kind of went on a rant. It's one of those things. It's hard. So it's hard. It's one of those hard situations no one wants to be in, and once you're in it, it's hard. Cancer is not easy as it is, but once you throw in the financial burden of it's harder. Yeah. Anyway, so on to the less craziness of it. So was saying how I've been using more scarves than and stuff than and bandanas and head coverings than I had my wigs. I'm so sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. I'm tired. I did not get that much sleep last night. I was like tossing and turning with so much pain last night. I didn't get much sleep. Anyways. So I apologize for that. But yes, I have gotten quite a few scarves, mostly from thrift stores. I got like a little bit from like brain fog. One thing about chemo is going to make my brain fog up even more so than normal. Beauty supply store, sorry. Like where you could get wigs and all that stuff. I got a couple from there. But most of mine I've gotten, and then I've got a couple from Amazon, and then I had gotten a couple from, I got one from the Harley Davidson. But anyways, most of them they come through their stores, which is great because it's cheap. Anyways, so my favorite ones have been like the neck garters because it's easier for me to put on. This is one I just recently acquired. There's like Great Smoky Mountain National Parks, and it's got like this cool little map on it. And the reason why I like the neck garters is because they're easier to put on. So I'm not sitting there struggling as much. Sorry. I hate doing that part. Still struggling with it. Oh no, it's inside out. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. That was more this struggle than normal. So I just put it on like that, and then I just took in the inside. So it's not hanging out. But yeah. I like these ones. Just because it's that easy to throw on. Minus that little struggle at the beginning. That was, I don't know what I was doing. Right. And this one I found, I had to get it because I love owls. They're so pretty. Anyways. So this one is kind of like one that owls on it. It's kind of see-through. So for the see-through ones, the ones that are like really sheer, I will wear a bald cap just to make it look better. Let it more grip on my head. But I'll like double it over. Like so. And then I'll struggle. You'll kind of adjust it as needed. Gotta get all the eggs. Okay. And then I'll just tie it off in the back. It seems like another struggle, huh? So, when I'm not at work, I'll just leave it like that. Just because I like it like that. Kind of like leave it like that. But when I'm at work, I'll do this one of two ways. I'll either tighten it up just enough to where I can kind of make a bow in the back. Get it to work right this time. So now there's like a little bow. Or I'll just do the turban thing. We kind of wrap it a couple times. Make myself like Professor Quill. You know. Tuck it in. Oh yeah. So then I make the little turban. Kind of make it like that. So, you know, I fixed it to make it look better. So basically end up looking like Professor Quill. You know, from Harry Potter. But yeah, that's how I do the longer scarves. And this got little owls on it. At the thrift stores, I've been finding these for I found a bunch of them for like $1 a piece. So that's nice. So, okay. So this one's an infinity scarf, which I think the infinity scarf's a little bit easier than the normal scarves. Because yeah, still a struggle, but I feel like it's a little bit easier for me. Not by much. But basically the same concept. The other scarf. And there you go. So it ends up being like a bandana kind of in the back. Alright. Anyways, yes. So this one's an infinity scarf. I like this one. You know. Fun thing is, you know, these are things I could definitely use once I get through chemo. And hopefully back in remission and back to normal. So, yeah, another infinity scarf. So, I can use these after I get healed up too. But more than likely, I'll probably donate them to others when I get there. Another one. I got dogs everywhere, so if you hear me yelling at something, it's one of the dogs. Anyways. This one, not an infinity scarf. But this one's got little birds on it. Another one like the other one. Infinity scarf, got little stripes and stuff. I like the solid colors too. I like to have the variety. It makes it so much more fun to get ready for work in the morning. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, yeah, that's a couple of my scarves. Hope everybody can help. And, I hope everybody has a great day. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a blessed day.